Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung POWERbot R7040 robotic vacuum. And if you guys have seen before, I've had two Neato vacuums, and my Neato BotVac connected D5 has recently broken. And I had purchased the Geek Squad protection plan on it through Best Buy, so I was able to take it back and exchange it for something else. Haven't had good luck with Neato vacuums. When they work well. They vacuum well, but when they break, and it's usually something that's not easily repairable by the end user, or it's hard to find parts for it, which is a common problem that I've found with the Neato vacuums. And it was 2 weeks out of warranty, so they said they might have been able to make an exception for the warranty and repair it, but like I said, I had the extended protection plan through Best Buy, so I was able to just pick up a new one. So I paid $25 and upgraded to the Samsung. This one I like a lot better for one main reason, and that is that this one has a remote, so you are able to control the vacuum. You can hit the play pause right here and do an automatic vacuum cycle, which will just use the sensors and everything to clean the rooms. It'll go back to the base and recharge when it needs to. You also have a spot cleaning function, a repeat cleaning function. You can turn the sound effects on and off, like the chimes and stuff like that. That is to turn the remote control via, I think that's for the turning on and off the Wi-Fi, not the Wi-Fi itself, but the remote control through the app. The button to set the clock, and the schedule button to set the schedule based on the clock. Up here you have your power button, so if we go ahead and power it up, it does take a second, and I don't think the remote was pointed at it. So there we go, it is powering up. It does a little countdown on its boot up. It counts down from 5 to 0. But while that does that, so on the remote here you also have a option, like I said, the play pause does an automatic cleaning cycle, and then there's 3 arrows. There's forward, left, and right. There is no reverse on it, but forward, left, and right. You can control the vacuum manually. You can manually steer it. I want to say you can also interrupt a automatic cleaning cycle and automatically steer it if you want to clean a particular area. I find this especially useful in my office where I have a lot of cables. I'm still able to take advantage of the robotic vacuum. Since these are about $500, you don't want to have to buy, a regular vacuum for one room and a robotic vacuum for the next. So I'm able to still use this in my office and not have to worry about it tearing up cords and stuff like that, because it doesn't know they're there, obviously. So it's started up here. On the screen you just have your Wi-Fi, your battery, and your power mode. So on the remote here, there are 2 settings. This button right here doesn't do anything on this vacuum. Some vacuums do have another power mode. But you can see I can change back and forth between the suction mode. I'm going to go ahead and power it up just on the manual mode, so it's not going to move, but the vacuum's going to turn on for a second. And if you don't move it, it will turn back off. So that is how loud it is on the normal mode. And then if we put it on turbo here, so you can hear it's not too loud. In regular mode, if you're just doing maintenance cleaning on the carpet, like you've already vacuumed it, and you keep it vacuumed every few days, you can leave it on normal mode. It'll clean it just fine, and it's very quiet. You could probably almost run this thing, as long as it's not in your bedroom, you could probably run this thing in another room of your house at night while you sleep. It's that quiet. It's actually surprisingly really quiet. The total noise of this vacuum while it's running is about the same amount of noise my Neato put out just while it was driving without the vacuum on. So I'm going to power it back up here on the normal mode, and I'm going to show you how you steer it. So you just hit to activate the manual control, you just push one of the buttons, it'll power on. And then I'm just going to spin it around here. So that's just holding the button. You can also do this through the app. So you can see we can drive off here, come back. It's fairly easy to control, fairly responsive. The app is a little less responsive depending on your Wi-Fi network, but I really do, like I said, like controlling it with the remote. It makes it very easy to clean those hard to get spaces where the robot may not be able to do so well. And I haven't had any issues with it clogging. It's got a really nice, easy to get at dirt bin here with a washable filter. So you pull this out right here. To empty it, you just squeeze right here and pull that out, and you can dump it out. And then your filter just flips down if you want to clean that. So this model does have a washable filter. The 7040 is a 60-minute runtime battery according to Samsung, and then they have a 70, I think it's a 7080, 7070 or 7080. Next bump up looks the exact same, but it's got a larger battery, so you get 90 minutes of runtime with that. With these, not too much of a big deal, because like I said, it will go back to its base to charge. As long as it can get back to its base while it's in that automatic cleaning cycle, it will go back and charge and then resume where it left off. And of course, you can control all this through the Samsung SmartThings app on iOS and Android. And if you have a Samsung phone, you already have the SmartThings app built into it. So everything is really convenient and really well laid out, easy to control. And like I said, you can do all your setup and everything through the remote, which is really nice. That's something that Nito didn't have. The Nito, you had to connect it to the Wi-Fi. The D5 doesn't have a screen on it like this one does, so you couldn't see any errors or anything, and all your setup had to be done through the app. So far, I'm really liking the Samsung R7040 bot vac, or not bot vac, R7040 vacuum. I will leave this down in the description below, where you can pick one up on Amazon. They retail for about $4.99. Sometimes you can get them for about $4.50 on sale, depending on where you look. But I will leave the link down the Amazon, or down in the description to Amazon, and you guys can pick one of these up for yourselves. If I have any issues with it or anything else I want to show, I will make another update video to this one. But so far, everything is working beautifully, and this has been Colin with Techout. As always, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a great day.